Richard Barnett from Gravette has just been sentenced in connection with the January 6th attack at the Capitol. A federal judge sentenced Barnett to 54 months in prison, 4.5 years. Barnett will serve 36 months probation or 3 years and will have to pay $2,000 in restitution fees. The prosecution was requesting more than 7 years in prison. Now, the defense asked for time served with 2 years of probation. Richard Barnett was convicted back in January, more than 2 years after the attack. A federal jury found the 62-year-old man guilty on all 8 counts. Those charges include obstruction of an official proceeding, theft of government property, and entering and remaining in a restricted building or grounds with a deadly or dangerous weapon. This is the picture that made Barnett's time at the nation's capital very well known. Photographers inside Nancy Pelosi's office took this, the House Speaker at the time, of course. They captured Barnett with his feet up on a desk. He was later found outside the Capitol, again photographed talking to journalists about what happened. He said he took a letter from the desk because he bled on it. We spoke with a legal expert earlier on Sunrise today about the sentencing and what he was expecting.
I think, like a lot of people, he entered the grounds illegally, kind of got swept up in that, and certainly did things he shouldn't have done, and there ought to be a punishment for that. But I think the judge is going to see a lack of a criminal record, certainly deep roots in the community, and he'll have to pay some prison time, but probably less than what the government is seeking.
Barnett turned himself into authorities in Benton County 2 days after the January 6th attacks. His stepdaughter helped to coordinate his surrender on a Friday, days after that attack happened in D.C. Then he was sent to the Washington County Jail, and he would later be sent to Washington, D.C. Now, after 3 months in custody, Barnett was released. Before the trial, the judge cited a lack of criminal history and a lack of evidence that Barnett would be a danger to the public or violate his release conditions. And then he would return home to Gravette. Fast forward to January 2023, Barnett was surrounded by his legal team outside the courthouse following the verdict. He kept his words short, saying he wasn't done fighting the charges.
I do appreciate the process, and we are surely going to appeal, and I'll see you guys again on May 2nd? May 3rd.
The date was the original sentencing date for Barnett, but that was postponed to today. Now, also in January, we heard from a family member of Barnett's who said he should not be made an example of.
I don't agree with a lot of things that happened on January 6th, but I do believe that Richard's justice should be independent to Richard and what exactly he did do, and not just be a community justice handed down because people are mad about it.
Again, Richard Barnett of Gravette sentenced to 4 years, 6 months in prison for his role in the January 6th attack on the Capitol. We are working to gather more information. We'll have live coverage for you tonight on 4029 News at 5 and 6 o'clock.